The night I turned 18, my stepmother slid a gun across the kitchen table instead of a cake. My name's Harper Reed. Wichita, Kansas, January, 12 below zero. Mom died when I was 9, leaving me a $1.6 million irrevocable trust that matures the day I hit legal age. Dad remarried Vanessa 6 years ago. She brought along her son, Landon, who always looked at me like I was a winning lottery ticket he couldn't scratch yet. Birthday night, Dad was at the office late. Vanessa waited until I blew out the single candle on a gas station cupcake, then slapped a forged disclaimer on the table. Sign it, Harper, or you're out in the snow with the trash. The money was never meant for an outsider like you. Landon leaned against the fridge, arms folded, grinning like he'd already spent every cent. I told her no. 10 minutes later, the deadbolt clicked behind me. One duffel bag, $83 in tips, and a wind that felt like knives. I walked my usual route anyway. Same alley behind the Dollar General. Same old woman on a flattened box, scarf frozen to her cheeks, coffee can at her feet. Every night for months I'd dropped whatever I had left into that can. That night I had a crumpled 10. When I bent to slide it in, her hand shot out like a hawk and locked around my wrist. Not tonight, baby girl, Miss Dolores whispered, voice shaking. Not the alley, not the riverbank. Get yourself a room, pay cash, triple lock the door. Come find me at sunrise. I got something that'll keep you breathing. I listened. Found the Moonlight Inn on East Kellogg, handed the clerk $2.20s for a room that smelled like wet dog and despair. I slept in my coat, boots laced, chair jammed under the knob. Next morning I was back. Miss Dolores pressed a tiny silver flash drive and a folded Post-it into my palm. Alone, she rasped. Watch it alone. I'd been crashing overnight shifts at a 24/7 truck stop ever since they kicked me out, $11 an hour under the table, living on taquitos and Monster. Every sunrise I still brought Miss Dolores coffee and whatever cash I could spare. She never said thank you, she just squeezed my frozen fingers like she was passing warmth itself. 2 weeks later someone torched every place I used to sleep: bus shelters, the dry drainage ditch, the abandoned car wash. Gasoline and prayer candles. Cops found 3 Molotov wicks still smoldering. My stomach knew who did it before my brain caught up. That night Miss Dolores wasn't on her corner. Panic hit me so hard I almost threw up. Then I saw the flash drive again in my pocket and ran back to the Moonlight. One video file. Grainy 4K from a solar trail cam zip-tied to a light pole. Landon and his buddy Jace, red gas cans swinging like picnic jugs, laughing as they doused my cardboard bedroom. Landon checked his phone, angled the screen toward the camera, Vanessa's name glowing at the top of the thread. Latest text, timestamped 11 minutes before the flames. Do it tonight. If she's gone before the 27th, the default clause kicks in and it all reverts to your father. Clean. No body, no crime. I watched it 4 times, volume low, file in my throat. I called the one person still speaking to me, Riley from the truck stop, the line cook who'd been slipping me extra food. She showed up in her rusted Civic, took one look at my face, and said, "Get in. We're going to the cops right now." Downtown station, 3 a.m. Detective Serrano plugged in the drive, jaw getting tighter with every second. When Vanessa's text filled the screen, he actually whispered, "Jesus Christ." By noon they had warrants. Landon got dragged out of a house party in handcuffs, screaming that it was just a prank. Jace rolled immediately, said Vanessa paid them each $5,000 cash from an envelope in her nightstand labeled college fund. Vanessa made bail in designer sweats and a court-ordered ankle bracelet. Didn't stop her. Next 3 days a gray Tahoe followed me everywhere, grocery run, shift change, Riley's apartment. I started sleeping with the flash drive taped under my bra like a second heart. Friday was the deadline. The trust officer called, "Harper, bring ID. Sign before 5 p.m. or the bank is forced to follow the old reversion language." I signed at 4:47 p.m. $1.6 million locked forever in my name alone. Vanessa lost her mind. That night the Tahoe blocked the truck stop exit. Window down, some goon in a ski mask held out a burner phone. Vanessa's voice, ice cold, "Tell the DA everything was a misunderstanding." Transfer the money to your father by Monday, and your little friend Riley keeps all her fingers. I smiled, hit speaker, and dialed the detective's direct line I'd memorized. Hey Serrano, I'm at Pump 9 on East Kellogg. Gray Tahoe, partial plate Bravo, 7-3. Your client's violating her no-contact order in real time. Tires screamed. Sirens answered faster. They found zip ties, duct tape, and a printed map with Riley's apartment circled in red. Vanessa's bail was revoked at 2:14 a.m. Dad showed up at the Moonlight the next afternoon, smelling like bourbon and shame, begging me to drop the charges. I let him cry on the lobby floor until security hauled him out. I still walk past Miss Dolores's corner every morning. Bought her a real apartment last month, but she keeps the cardboard for old time's sake. Some nights she sits on the new balcony sipping coffee I paid for, watching the same streets that almost swallowed me whole. The money's nice. Safety's better. But the best part? Knowing the people who tried to burn me out of existence now flinch every time a lighter flicks. If you've ever had family look at you and see only dollar signs, stay warm tonight, drop your city below, and smash subscribe. Because revenge doesn't always wear black. Sometimes it just wears a brand new coat and a smile that finally